Greetings to you, Botswana. Welcome to another episode of Primary Catch Up. My name is Lalapata, and I take you through some lessons to make sure that you are updated with your schoolwork in the comfort of your homes. We start off the show today with learning all about time. Do you know how to tell time? Well, if you don't, worry not. So grab your pen and paper and let's get started.
Hello, girls and boys. I'm back again. I'm Mrs. Mlauzi. Today I'm going to take you through Standard 2 Maths. But before we start, join me in singing the song about the clock. This is a clock, and we are going to sing a song about the clock. Okay. The hands on the clock go wah, 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 wah. The hands on the clock go wah, 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 all day long, all day long. Thank you, girls and boys. That was wonderful. Our lesson for today is on time. We are going to learn how to record time. Okay, as I said, I've got a clock with me. We are going to use the clock to record time. In our homes, we have the clocks. The clocks are there in your homes so that they can help us to record time. Like when you wake up in the morning, you want to go to school, you have to check your time on your clock. Okay, girls and boys, so we are learning how to record time. Okay, when we are recording time, today we are recording time in o'clock. O'clock, okay, and a clock has got two hands. These are two hands we are going to look at today as we learn how to record our time. These hands, as we were singing, they go round the clock all day long. So whenever you want to check your time, you are going to be looking at these hands. And these hands, they've got their names. The longer hand is called a minute hand. It's called a minute hand. The longer hand is a minute hand. It helps us to record time in minutes. Okay, so this one is the longer hand. I said it is the minute hand. Then we've got a shorter one, which is a shorter hand. We also call it hour hand. It's called the hour hand. The hour hand records time in hours. The shorter hand records time in hours. So as we are looking at the clock, the longer one, I said, is the minute hand. The shorter one is the hour hand. And remember, I said we are recording time in o'clock. And because we are recording time in o'clock, the longer one should be at 12. I've put my minute hand on 12. Can you see it? It's on 12 because I'm recording time in o'clock. So it should be on 12. Then I said the shorter one is an hour hand. So we are going to look at example number 1. Example number 1, we want to know how to record our time. Okay. Example number 1, We want to record 9 o'clock. We want to record 9 o'clock. And I said because we are recording time in o'clock, the longer one should be at 12, okay? Which is the minute hand. The shorter one is the hour hand. We are recording time in 9 o'clock. Look at my clock. Okay. The minute hand is on 12. And look at the hour hand. Girls and boys, where is the hour hand pointing? Look at the clock. Yes, it is pointing at number 9. The hour hand, which is the shorter hand, is pointing at number 9. Because it's pointing at number 9, what is the time, girls and boys? The time is 9 o'clock. Why are we saying it is 9 o'clock? Because the shorter hand is at number 9. And because it's on number 9, the hour hand, then we say it is 9 o'clock. Do not forget, I said the shorter one is the hour hand, the longer one is the minute hand, and because we are recording time in o'clock, it means it should be at 12, where it is. The time now is 9 o'clock. Okay, example number 2. Example number 2. Okay? Example number 2. Remember, we are recording time in o'clock, and the minute hand should always be at 12, where it is. Then the hour hand. Maybe it's time for you to go and play. You come and you want to check your time. Let's look at the minute hand, where it is pointing. Because we are recording time in o'clock, I said the minute hand should be at 12. Okay? Then let's look at the hour hand. Girls and boys, where is the hour hand pointing? Yes, the hour hand is pointing at number 2. So if the hour hand is pointing at number 2, what is the time? What is the time, Mr. Wolf? Yes, girls and boys. What is the time? Remember, the hour hand is at 2. So it means the time is 2 o'clock. The time is 2 o'clock. Okay, let me give you another one. Maybe you have come back from school. Now you want to watch your cartoon, you check your time. Okay, where is the minute hand pointing? The minute hand is pointing at 12 because we are recording time in o'clock. Then look at the hour hand, the shorter one. Where is it pointing? Yes, girls and boys, the hour hand is pointing at number 5. So if it's pointing at number 5, what is the time? The time is 5 o'clock. The time is 5 o'clock. Why is it 5 o'clock? Because the hour hand is at number 5 and the minute hand is at number 12. Well done, girls and boys. It is very easy. I'm going to give you an exercise. You are going to record me your time. Okay, girls and boys? Number 1, for your exercise, get your books so that you record your time. Remember, I said we are recording time in o'clock, and if it is o'clock, the minute hand should be at 12. Then look for the shorter hand, the hour hand, where it is pointing. Your exercise number 1. Record me the time on this clock. Okay, girls and boys? Number 2. We are recording time in o'clock. Check your time and record your time. Okay? Number 3. Number 3. The minute hand is at number 12. The hour hand is at number 12. Record your time. Okay? I believe we are done. Let's go through our work. Number 1, the minute hand was on 12 and the hour hand was on 7. So look at the hour hand. Where is it pointing? It's pointing at number 7. And because it's pointing at number 7, it means our time is 7 o'clock. I hope you recorded 7 o'clock. The minute hand at 12, the hour hand at 7, it means the time is 7 o'clock. Let's go to number 2. What was our question for number 2? Our number 2, the minute hand, because we are recording time in o'clock, it's still at 12. The shorter hand, which is the hour hand, is pointing at number 10. So if the hour hand is pointing at number 10, girls and boys, what is the time? What is the time, Mr. Hoof? What is the time, Mr. Hoof? Check the hour hand. The hour hand is pointing at number 10. So because it's pointing at number 10, it means our time is 10 o'clock. Okay, let's go to the last one. I've got the last one. The last one, it was pointing at 12, which is the minute hand. Because we are recording time in o'clock, it is at 12. Then the hour hand, which is the shorter hand, is also pointing at number 12. Both of the hands are pointing at number 12, meaning that, what is the time, Mr. Hoof? The shorter hand is at 12. Because the shorter hand is at number 12, it means our time is 12 o'clock. Our time is 12 o'clock. If you got all of them correct, thank you, girls and boys. That was well done. But now, I want us to draw the clock. I'm going to show you how we can draw a clock, and then you record me the time. Let's do it together. So when I'm drawing a clock, I'll draw a circle first. My circle. Wow, this is my circle. But you at home, you can look for the lead, which you can use when you want to draw your clock. So I've got my circle because I want to draw my clock and record time. So when I'm writing the numbers inside, I'm going to start here on top for 12. Then I say 12. I go down, opposite the 12, I put 6. My 6 is here. Okay, so you can see that 12 and 6, they are opposite to each other. Then I go this side, I put my 9. I go to the other side, opposite to 9, I put my 3. My 3 is here. So it makes it very easy to put in numbers on the clock. So my 12 here, meaning that after 12, I'm going to put 1. 1 here. My 2 here. 3 is already here. It means I'm putting my number 4. Then my number 5. 6 is already here. I'm going to put my number 7. 7, then 8. 9, 10. 11. So I have all the numbers on the clock. Remember I said the clock has the longer hand, which is a minute hand. And it should have the shorter hand, which is the hour hand. So before I draw them, I'm going to put my dot on the middle of the clock. This is our clock. We are drawing our clock. We have put our numbers, and I said the clock is having hands. The longer hand, which is the minute hand, and the hour hand, which is a shorter one, which is for hours. So because we are recording time in o'clock, the longer hand should go at 12 because it is o'clock. 12, here we are. Okay, we have drawn the one for the minute hand. Now, we want to put it as 6 o'clock. We are recording 6 o'clock, meaning that the hour hand should point at number 6. So I'm going to draw the hour hand, which is shorter, pointing at number 6. The minute hand is at 12 because it is in o'clock, and the hour hand is at 6 because we are recording time in o'clock. So when the hour hand is at 6, what do we say, girls and boys? It means the time is 6 o'clock. Okay, 6 o'clock. Now, I want you, girls and boys, you are going to draw me your clock, then you record me the time. Draw and record 11 o'clock. Girls and boys, you start with a circle, put in your numbers, then put in your hands to show 11 o'clock. Do not forget we are recording time in o'clock, so the minute hand should be at 12. Okay, girls and boys, do your work. Are you done, girls and boys? I told you to draw and record 11 o'clock. So now I'm going to show you how 11 o'clock should be. Remember, it is in o'clock. We are recording time in o'clock. So the longer one should be at 12. And look at the shorter one. Where is it pointing now? The shorter one is pointing at 11. So your clock should have a minute hand at 12 and the hour hand at 11. It means you have recorded time 11 o'clock. Thank you, girls and boys. Remember we talked about the clock. It has hands when you are recording time. And you look at the minute hand, which is the longer hand. And it should be at 12 because we are recording time in o'clock. Then the hour hand, which is the shorter hand, should be pointing. It's an hour hand. Pointing at the number, if it's 3, then it means the time is going to be 3 o'clock. What is the time, Mr. Hoof? Thank you for today, girls and boys. Remember to stay safe, stay learning. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Dumelang. My name is Chesha Dao. I am the Chief Executive Officer of the Dao Academy in Mutshudi, Botswana. The Dao Academy serves children from reception to Form 5 across multiple campuses. I am coming to you today from our brand new dedicated reception campus, which will be operational from September 2020. Our mission at TDA is simple. We seek to grow problem solvers with the courage and creativity to tackle the questions yet to be asked and the sense of community necessary to answer them sustainably. My team and I took over the school on 1 January 2020, and we have embarked on an incredible journey. A journey to reimagine education, a journey to reimagine how children learn, and more importantly, what skills they emerge with after 13 years of basic education. On this journey, we have partnered with both local and international individuals, companies, universities, to build a community around our learners of people who believe education can do more, and who are therefore willing to help make that a reality.
Our school comprises of 3 campuses. That is reception, primary and secondary.
Yeah, this is the Dao Academy 38-seater bus, which carries students and teachers on trips.
Team TDA is driven and inspired to live up to our motto, Redetermani, with a focus to drive on what we proudly refer to as the Dao difference.
Please visit our website to find out more about our incredible journey and why we are diamonds. Please remember to stay safe and stay learning.
To enroll at the Dao Academy, email us at info@thedaoacademy.org or call us on 572-9204.